Yeah, all good. Typical January camp. You kind of thrust right into 100 miles an hour from day one. But I thought the coaching staff and the staff there did a good job of keeping mostly everybody healthy, save for two guys throughout that camp. So it's always intense the first go, and that carries on through the rest of the camp. It's guys ultimately fighting for positions or some trying to maintain their position. So it's competitive and it's good, but it's also good to be back with the group. No, I think we had some good time off this week. So after that camp, the guys who were in that camp flew straight to Seattle, and we've had a good about a week off, save for some small workouts in between. So yeah, I think there's always a player management aspect to that, and getting your season started so early. And not only this year, but this is January camp number 7 for me, I think, 6 or 7. So it's that repetitive, non-stop calendar year that can catch up. So it's good to get these breaks when you get back home and catch your legs. Yeah, in the beginning part of the camp, I was playing right back, and then Hedges got hurt, and we only had 3 center backs. So against Tijuana, I played half of a half at center back. Some training sessions was playing center back a bit, but for the most part, right back.
Brad, coming in here, first real practice back before you head to Charleston. What is the main focus that Brian Spencer has you guys doing right now?
I think it's finishing. You saw it. Everything is from now on will be in front of goal. I think we know what formation we have, so we're not implementing a new system. Now it's all getting guys cohesive, getting guys together, making sure that we're sharp in front of goal, making sure everything's competitive, so that when we do hit our games coming up in Charleston and in Houston to open up the season, that we're not skipping a beat. We don't expect to be the best team in the world come the first game, but we've got to do our best now to make it easy on ourselves as the season goes on. We can talk about how seasons go. We can start hot, we can end hot. Ultimately, you'd like to not dig a hole and have to get out of that hole and claw yourself out. So, a good fast start will be key. But yeah, all competitiveness. Yeah, for Jordan, I think now is the maturity aspect. Before he was, nobody really knew who he was. Of course, you see video, you see tape, but until you get integrated with a group of guys, you find out what that player's about. Now that he's had a full season under his belt, he came in demanding a lot of himself. He demanded the ball, which is something that early on I don't think Jordan was that guy. He was more, kind of look around, see what happens, be complacent, and now he's staked his claim as a top striker. And in saying that, he turned heads in January camp once again, and he's shown why he should be starting.
What was your experience like under Bruce Arena for the first time?
Yeah, awesome. First time under Bruce was something I had wanted for a long time. Is to be under his guidance in whatever aspect. So it was something that I look forward to. You always hear about good coaches, good player coaches, good managers, and he was at the top of the list. And I think one thing about Bruce is that when he gets in front of a group, he knows exactly what he's going to say. He gets to the point, doesn't raise his voice at all. It's very concise, and the guys get it. And from that aspect, it's something that I really appreciated and something that I relished during training sessions. It's a short talk, and he says you're going to work today, and when he says that, everybody puts their head down and works. So, but you get that with the national team regardless. Everybody's fighting and battling for a spot. So anytime you put on the jersey, everybody's battling anyways, but he has a subtle way of getting that point across. It was good.
Is there anything different mentality-wise or vibe-wise in the offseason coming off of MLS Cup as opposed to chasing?
No, I don't think so. I think the only thing is it'll be a good celebration when we're able to put up a banner. When we get our rings, that'll be awesome. The biggest difference is the short turnaround. Only taking 2 weeks off and then having to ramp back up was the reality of it. So that was difficult. It makes for a short calendar year, but you'll take a championship in a short calendar year any day of the week, any season. So I think the focus remains the same, is to continue to add banners to our collection, trophies to our collection, and still strive for more than what we have.
Do you feel like there might be a target on your back a little bit when the season does start as far as
Yeah, for sure. Especially opening in Houston. It's one I don't think I've ever won in Houston in my entire career. It's a tough place to play. It's a tough place to open up, and they'll be saying, these guys are the champions. We gotta make a statement at home. It'll be a tough game. So the first, what do we play? First 5 of 7 are on the road. It's a tough schedule in opening that way. So if we can pick up points on the road, first 7 games, and make home a fortress once again, we find ourselves in a good position. But ultimately, it starts with Houston.